Hey guys, how's it going on the channel? Welcome to the new Assetto Corsa video. As you can see, this will be kind of a bit of a special episode because we have a beast of a car in front of us. It's the Lotus Exos 125. It is the stage 1 version, which means it's a little bit upgraded. It has a bit more horsepower than the standard version, but that's okay. I like horsepower. This is pretty much a Formula 1 car. I think this car was inspired by a Formula 1 car from the 2009 season, if I'm right. Could be 2010 as well. Not sure on that, to be honest. But we will take this car for a spin on the Mugello circuit, which is a circuit I really like, and it will be actually my first go with this car. I will say that it's a Formula 1 car. I know it's not, officially a Formula 1 car, but it's pretty much inspired, and it also looks quite a bit like a Formula 1 car, doesn't it? It has the slick tires and all that kind of stuff. So let's go into the gears now. The gears, I would say bring them down a little bit because 364 seemed a lot, but we will see. We will make a little bit of progress, I presume, during this session. 200 liters, fuck off. 30 liters, that's much better. So here we go into the car, and as always, Assetto Corsa sounds fantastic. So I would say that it's the same with this car. Let's listen. Yeah, sounds pretty good. I always like the sound of Assetto Corsa. It's really good. Good graphics as well. I have to say always that one thing which stands out for me are the graphics on this game. Let's get into the cockpit then. Do a few, practice runs, a few laps. See how we get on. This will obviously be my first go, as I said before, so don't expect too much from me. So I forgot to press the clutch there. So here we go. Onto the track. It's pretty exciting. So here we go. Now I think the engine is a V8 Cosworth engine. It's just pretty much a Formula 1 engine. Wow, this car. Whoa, look at that. So much downforce. There's obviously a lot of aerodynamics to this car, generating quite a bit of downforce. Obviously the engine delivers a lot of power. But look at that, it just flies through here. No problems whatsoever. This section is something I love. I guess it will be really good in the Formula 1 car. It is indeed really good. Feels amazing that this section, which is amazing as well. You first have this right-hander and then we go up the hill. Another right-hander. I think ABS is enabled. We should turn it off. There we go. Turn off. Traction control off. I think it was already off. So there we go. Alright, it feels good though. It's a lot of fun. But I'm a big fan of this track. Especially the first two sectors. This final sector isn't too special. It's just cool, more or less. The first two sectors are a lot of fun. Bit of a short shift up to 4th gear. Just try to get a feeling for this. It only has 6 gears, so that's where it, goes off the Formula 1 path a little bit. It hasn't got 7 gears, but only 6 gears. The brakes are good as well. I was pretty hard on the brakes there, and they didn't lock up. Should keep it in third gear, I think, for this section. Oh, look at that! I just turn in, and it has so much grip, more than I expect. This is pretty insane. I've got to work quite a bit as well in this car. Whoa, a bit on the grass, and there we go. Spun it around. That was my own fault, definitely. But whoa, it's quite tough work. It feels a little bit weird though. It feels different from what I'm used to. It feels different from R Factor 2. It feels different from iRacing. It's a fresh breeze, I would say. I wouldn't say it's unrealistic because obviously I've never driven a Formula 1 car. But it is a bit different from what I'm used to. But it's fun nonetheless, definitely. This part is easily flat out with the downforce which this Formula 1 car generates. And then we head into this final left-hander, which is a very long left-hander. Very important as well to get a good exit of that corner onto this long straight. Let's see at the speed. Well, about 300 kilometers an hour, but my gears aren't set up correctly. Let's keep it in third for this corner. Bit on the curbs there, almost lost it. This is weird because mid-corner it has so much grip. Suddenly, really out of nowhere, there's just so much grip. Mid-corner. Okay, don't touch the curb. You don't want to touch that inside curb there. It will unsettle the car. Full throttle? Nah, not really. Well, it is definitely close to it. Oh, again on the curb there. You don't want to touch the inside curves, but it just has so much grip that I touch them, even though it's not really what I want. I just touch them by accident because it has so much grip. It's cool though. I like it. So what kind of lap times are we doing? This is, you know, after 3 laps we will see a little bit, or focus a little bit more on the lap times, see if we can improve them. 132.2. This car is just able to brake so much later than a normal road car. On the curbs, have to be careful with that. That's what I mean. Very slippery. There we go, just don't touch those curbs there. Oh wow, I love this section. Flat out there. Whoa. Now that was pretty close. A bit deep into here, yeah. Bit on the grass, unfortunately. Bit of oversteer there. The rear end seems to be pretty stable. Well, I don't think stable is the right word, but oversteer in this game seems a little bit different from oversteer in, let's say, iRacing or R-Factor. It has oversteer, yes, but it's in a different way. But as I said before, I cannot judge if this is realistic or not, because I've never driven a Formula 1 car, so I cannot judge. All I can say is that it's loads of fun. Oh, I had the feeling that I braked pretty late there, but made a corner pretty easily actually. Careful on the curbs. Careful. Careful on the throttle. Now this section again, I love it. I love this section so much. Down the hill. Bit of understeer there. Didn't experience that so far. And understeer here again. I think that was just my driving though. Just took a little bit of a different line. But this car definitely is fun to drive. Has a lot of power obviously. There's a lot of downforce. I wonder what the replays look like though, because the replays, I've said in the previous video as well, the replays in this game are is fantastic. So I would like to see the replay actually. Well, let's try to do maybe a high 29. Let's put it as a target. Even though that 131, I think it was already a pretty good lap, but let's raise the bar. You never know. Likes to oversteer a little bit out of that first corner. So you've got to be aware of that and be ready to correct the car. Some 4/10s down, first sector. Oh, here we go again. Took quite a bit of speed into that first corner. Compromised me a little bit for the second part. Oops. Always run wide there. I thought I was going to run off the track, but then suddenly the grip pricked up again and there we go, off the track. Do the tires wear in this game? Not sure. It does feel a little bit like the grip is starting to ease off, or what's the word? It does feel like the grip is getting less, but it could be me. Could be mean. So we almost run out of fuel, so let's do just one more lap. Then go back into the pits, see if we can do a few adjustments on the setup. I think the gearing is definitely not right, so we will do some adjustments on that aspect. So let's see what we can do. Just one more lap. Oh shit. Yep. Well, it doesn't have that much grip. Definitely not. Going into the pits, brake bias. That was good. There were no problems with the brakes. And this is a little bit difficult always. You have also these settings in R factor 2, and I'm always a little bit, you know, in trouble with them. Lower value makes the car less stable under braking and turn in, but also make the car more agile and willing to rotate. Lower values will get less traction, landing. Okay. Bump, rebound, yeah, pretty much the same as R factor. The camera, I think that's all cool. Let's put a little bit less rear wing, because that seemed to be pretty good. And then the gears, they should definitely be brought down a little bit. Okay, here we go then. On the track once again. See if we can improve that 131.0. We should be able to. I don't know what's up with the road in the pit lane, but my wheels goes crazy when I'm driving there. I will have a look at the replay soon, don't worry. Oops. I should keep paying attention though. Almost run off the track there. This is pretty insane though. There's so much grip. Whoops. Oh wow. Whoa. Quick steering. Look at the replays. Always great. It always looks so great. I don't know. It just seems right, those replays. You know, watching them just seems right. Can we see that from another angle? Let's have a look. These cameras are always fun. Static cameras, the fixed cameras, they are always fun. That was pretty close, I have to say. That was pretty close. So, here we go then. As I said before, let's see if we can get a little bit faster. It's important in this car to get the racing lines right. So let's try to focus on that. I do feel quite slow though. For my, my own impression is that I'm not going really fast though. I'm not slow either, I think, but I could be faster definitely. I'm just getting used to the car a little bit. Finding the right lines though is something hard in this car, because sometimes the grips just comes in so unexpectedly. You just don't expect it. There we go. A bit deep into this corner will compromise me over here. There we go, 3/10 up. Oh wow. Had to go down to 4th gear there. I love that section. I cannot mention it too many times because it just always impressed me. It really does. It's great. On the throttle as early as you can. Deep into this corner. There we go, taking quite a bit of speed there. I touched the curb though, which unsettled the car. Runs me a little bit wide, unfortunately. Otherwise it would have been a pretty good lap. But the thing with this car is you cannot really oversteer the car by putting on the power early. The only thing you can oversteer really is to touch the curb, and in that way unsettle the car. Obviously when I go full throttle right now it would obviously oversteer, but it's not that easy to oversteer with with the throttle. It is possible though, don't get me wrong, obviously. Another 10th up. It felt like a pretty bad sector, but alright, I'll take it. And then again this section, I know I said it many times, I love it. Oh, a bit unstable on the braking there. Half a second up, bit on the curb there, that's what I mean, got a little bit of oversteer. But it was only because I touched that curb. Then this part got a little bit too deep in there. That will compromise me heavily with the exit. And this chicane is full throttle easily. No problems whatsoever over here. Approaching the final corner. Going to take it deep once again. And then run it out wide on the entry, on the exit, sorry, not the entry. Oh man, I love it. One more lap. As I do a 128.8. It's a pretty good lap. Let's do one more. Oh, okay. I take my words back. I said it wasn't easy to oversteer with throttle, but it definitely happened there. Too early on the throttle. Just got too keen, you can really feel that when you have a good flow. You start to push a little bit more, get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe, get too early on the throttle as I did there, and you just lose it. Right, I want to do one more run and end this video, but what a car. It's great. Especially on this track though, it feels really good. Especially in that section. I can't say it many times, but it's amazing. It's a good section. Right, one more run. look at the graphics. It looks pretty good. It just seems right, you know. That's something important with a game. Some games have it, some games doesn't, or yeah, doesn't have it. Some games don't have it, I should say. Some games have it, some games don't. It's just the factor that it just feels right, you know. And I cannot really point my finger on what makes a game good or what makes a game feel right, but I think in this game it's just the overall environment, the graphics, the driving. It just seems pretty right if you ask me. Some people will disagree with me, that's fine. I mean, obviously everybody has their own opinion, but for me it feels pretty good. So we will do one more lap, have a look at the replays and then finish off the video. If you would like to see me doing a race with other Formula 1 cars or other Lotus Exos 125s, I should say actually, then let me know in the comments and I'll make a new video with this car against the AI drivers. But for now we will do just one more lap. Let's see what I can do. Hopefully improve my 128.8, which is currently on the time on the leaderboard. So here we go. Let's brake late for this first corner. That went pretty sweet. Got a good exit as well, I think. Bit of oversteer. And then got too deep into here. That will cost me a bit of time. Bit of oversteer, lost it. That's a shame. That's a big shame. And I do want to do another lap though, but I'm not sure if we have enough fuel. I'm not sure at all actually. We could try, you know, you never know. Just do this lap, take it slow, talk a little bit more about something, and then start a new lap. Hopefully with enough fuel. But let's talk about iRacing then, because I do want to let you guys know something about iRacing. I will be rejoining iRacing, as I said in the update video, if you have seen that. But I just wanted to update you guys on that, because I will be joining iRacing, but at the end of this month, which will be the 29th of April to be precise, because then the new season starts, and then I will join and I will be driving the roof, so the Porsche and the Star Mazda. Now that's a quick update on iRacing. Let's focus back again on this game. Hopefully we will have enough fuel to do one more lap. We will see. I'm just gonna have to remind myself that I'm gonna have to be careful in the traction zones on the exit of the corners. I don't know if we have enough fuel though. We will see. Oh no, yep. That's a shame, that's a big shame. Right, what I'll do, I think I can go faster than that. And I do want to go faster than that, so I'll do one out lap. And then just do one more hot lap and that's it. But I wonder if I should record this out lap as well. I think I will cut the video here and then start the video again once we approach the main straight, the start finish straight. So we finished off the out lap. I'll see you guys soon. Right, so here we are again. You are joining me once again. Hopefully this lap will be good. This will be my final attempt. So here we go then, first corner. That was pretty sweet. That was pretty good. 10 up. Too far off the apex there. Too far off the apex again. Two tenths down. And lost it. I think I could have made up sometime in the final sector, but it's the way it is. I'm sure I can improve on that, but otherwise the video will be very long, so we will cut it off here. Let's have a look. Where did I put in that 128? Must be somewhere around here, I think. I think it's this lap. 27, 28. Yep. So this is the 128 lap. Let's have a look at it from the camera angles then. I will use the fixed camera because I always like this camera. I don't know why. I just like it. So here we go then, having a look at that lap. I don't know why I like the fixed camera so much. It doesn't move obviously, but I like it. I like just the car getting, you know, into the shot and then out of the shot again. Look at that, man. Look at the graphics. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? I think everybody will agree on that. They've done such an amazing job on the graphics. It just looks good. And that's what I mean with, you know, either the game is right and it feels right, or it doesn't. And this game definitely feels right. I love it, man. Oh wow, must say I'm pretty impressed with the replays once again. I always say it, and it is true that this game always impresses me. No matter how it doesn't matter how it always impresses me in some way. If it's not the graphics, it's just the car handling, it's the fun factor. It always just impresses me. Because even watching the replays is fun. There we go, that was a 128.885 I think it was. That was a pretty good lap. Pretty happy with it. So I guess we will end the video here, as it has been long enough already in my opinion. So let me know if you have enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this, I would really appreciate a like. And I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching and goodbye.